And now introducing his opponent, fighting in the corner, weight champion, fighting out of the red corner. 23 wins, 10 losses, 1 no contest. He's fighting out of United Fighting. Introducing first, fighting.
Greetings, folks. Welcome to the Spankey Guitar YouTube channel. Our Battleburst series continue, and in this bout we will be featuring the 1959 Epiphone Les Paul Standard, and we're going to put it against this beautiful Gibson Les Paul Studio. And if you've seen a few of my other videos, the 1959 has been featured in a couple of them, and I mostly did just tone tests with this one. Now yesterday I put two gold tops against one another, and I did a sustain test, and I'm gonna do that for this episode with the 59 and the Studio. So just a little bit of background history on these two. So there was I saw this 59 at my local guitar shop, Long and McQuaid, over about a month or so ago now, and I wanted to buy this one, but then I saw this guy, the Studio, sitting in front of the store as soon as you walk in, and what caught my eye was that it was, first of all, a flame top, and the color, it's almost like a cherry. It's not I do have a cherry heritage cherry standard Les Paul Gibson, but this one is, I would call this one more of a cherry because it has it's sort of pinkish. But the official name for this Studio is a Bourbon Burst. So I had never seen this type of color, and for a Studio, I've never seen this type before. So I ended up walking out that day with this guitar, and then so I told them that I'd be back for this one. So now that I have both of them, I want to do a sustain test, and it's you know, it's not a real technical comparison. It's just you know, just to give the viewers out there what the pickups can do. So this one on the 59 Epiphone has a Gibson Burstbucker 2 in the neck and a Gibson Burstbucker 3 in the bridge. And it has hand wiring with the Mallory capacitors in a 50s era wiring, so that it's non-weight relieved, and it has Indian Laurel fret fingerboard, binding, single ply binding around the body, around the neck, and Clouson style, Keystone style tuners. And the Gibson, this one has the push-pull pots for coil tapping, just on the volume, not on the tones. And this one is weight relieved, so this one has chambers routed out underneath the top of this maple cap, and to make it lighter. And it is nice. It is better to have it, you know, for those of us that have you know, back issues. And what else? So yeah, this one, the Studio, has a 490R in the neck and 498T in the bridge. And for those of you that aren't too familiar with Gibson Les Pauls, The more expensive customs, those also come with this combination of 490R and 498T and the $6,000, well, here in Canada, $5,500 Les Paul customs. So and for that matter, this combination here of the Epiphone Gibson Burstbucker 2 and 3, this is the same combination that the Gibson Les Paul 60s version uses. And so for those of you that didn't know that, should help you help with your decision making. This one has no push-pull pots, just like I said, standard 50s wiring. It has the thumb bleeders. This one doesn't have the thumb bleeders. This one has a beautiful rosewood fingerboard. Unbinded neck. I just want to show the grain on this studio. And this one has the Grover kidney button tuners, kidney button tuners. When I play this guitar, I like looking down on the thick rosewood here and the grain, and it's a pretty good feeling to have this in your playing well in your hands. So both of these guitars are nice and warmed up. I gave them a few laps before this introduction. And this is a 2021. Well, actually, they both are 2021s. But this one has a nitro finish, and for a little while this was sticky when I was playing it, and that's because it takes the nitro cellulose a few months for it to cure. So I had thought that maybe, well, geez, maybe I got a bad guitar with a bad batch of nitro or something. But it's fairly common that when it's fresh out of the factory and you start playing these things, it gets sticky. But you really have to wait like a couple of months for it to harden up, and it'll still be a bit sticky later on, but you know, not as noticeable. So it's starting to feel a lot better now than when I first got it a month ago. And also on this model, the frets, these ones received the Plek treatment, and that means it was set up in this machine where it levels the frets exactly, and so it's very precise that the levels have a good playing contour, I guess you could say. And I don't think this Epiphone had that treatment. It's just you know, regular guys leveling the frets. And so yeah, that's it. Let's I'll switch to a different camera angle here and get on with the comparisons here. So if you're in the market for the Epiphone 1959 here in Canada, this is $1,000 and $1,099. And I believe that's $799 for you guys in the US. And the Epiphone is a little more than your typical studio, because it has the AA flame maple top. Typically they only come with just solid colors, the studios. But so here in Canada, this one, the studio is going to run you $2,099. And for you guys in the States, that's $1,599. And I believe you can only get these ones from Sweetwater. I tried doing a search on the other distributors, and So these ones you can only get at Long and McQuaid here in Canada and Sweetwater. I think they're just exclusive limited models. So here's the back, as I was mentioning, the cherry color. This one has a very nice red. Here's the neck. Grover Tuners, 2021, made in USA. And then here's the back of the Epiphone 59. Has the custom shop medallion, limited edition. '21, made in China. And so there we have it. Let's put these two guys to the test. Okay, so we'll start off with the Epiphone 59. The other day or yesterday I did the open note and timed that for the gold tops, but I think I'm gonna bypass just the open, the clean, and we're just gonna jump straight to the to a chord and see how long that one sustains for, because I noticed when doing that note, it's a little bit difficult to tell when it stops stringing. So just to eliminate any confusion, I suppose. So well, yeah, we'll just go to a chord sustain test first. I got my timer ready here.
Round one, fight!
And then but we will do a single note sustain for a dirty channel. Dead. So that was 13 seconds. Then we'll go to the studio. Okay, so we have the Gibson Les Paul Studio, and we'll do the same thing on the 490R. Open chord, open E chord on the neck, clean channel. And that's done, 11 seconds. Okay, so we're back with the Epiphone. We're gonna do the bridge this time. And same thing, open E chord.
Round two, fight!
3, 2. Done. So that one was 14. Okay, so we're back with the Gibson Les Paul Studio. We'll do the bridge. 498T. Done. 11 seconds. Okay, we're back with the Epiphone, and I'm going to switch to a dirty channel now. And instead of the chord, we'll do a single note, and then we'll go to a chord. So I'm just going to go to the 4th string on the D note. Yeah, 4th string, D string on the D note, the 12th fret. And we'll see how long that can sustain for. 4, 3, 2, 1. Did. So that one was 12 seconds. Okay, back to the Gibson Studio, and we'll do same thing. D note, 12th fret. On the neck. Done. That one was longer, 15 seconds. Okay, so back with the Epiphone, we'll do the same thing, but on the bridge this time. Dirty channel. This is the Gibson Burstbucker 3. Did. 12 seconds. Okay, so we're back with the Gibson. On the neck, or sorry, the bridge. So this bridge is 498T. Did. So 13. Okay, back to the Epiphone, and this will be our last round. What I'm going to do is just do an open chord again. I'll do an E chord on the neck. So this is 490R. That's dead. So 19 seconds. Okay, so lastly, Gibson Les Paul Studio. We'll do open E chord on the dirty channel, and then we'll tally up the results and see who comes out on top. Did. So that one was 13. That one was 23 seconds. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed the sustain test between the Epiphone 59 and Gibson Les Paul Studio, both 2021, and I have the results here, unless you've been following. So anyhow, the first round was we just did a chord in the neck position, and the winner of that round was the Epiphone with 13 seconds, the Studio only 11. Round 2 was the bridge chord, open E, on the clean channel, and that winner is Epiphone for 14 seconds, and the Studio with again only 11 seconds. And then our next round 3 was the high E string, and the Epiphone 59 had 12 seconds, the Studio had 15 seconds, so this one won that round. Our fourth round was the bridge sustain, the bridge pickup, and Epiphone had 12 seconds, and the Studio had 13 seconds. And then lastly, our round 5 was the neck chord in the dirty channel for the bridge pickup. Oh, sorry, the neck pickup. And the Epiphone had 19 seconds, and the studio had 23 seconds. So there we have it. The studio won with 3 rounds, and the Epiphone had 2 rounds. So it looks like Gibson Les Paul Studio is your winner in this bout. So I'm just going to do a quick little jam in celebratory fashion, and I would encourage you guys to subscribe if you like the content I'm putting out, and feel free to comment on the guitars. What do you think of them? Maybe how can I improve the tests? I might mention I don't work for Gibson. I don't work for Epiphone. I'm not sponsored by anybody, not yet. Yeah, I'd like to welcome any feedback. You know, this is all in the name of fun for us Gibson and Epiphone guitar lovers and Marshall lovers. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention I used the Shure SM57 mic to a 10-inch cab on the Marshall MG15 head, and there's also an Audio Technica AT2020 condenser mic just off to the back. And so yeah, thanks again.